Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another Snack Crate. And this week's Snack Crate is from the greatest country in the world, the USA. That's right, America first. So, what do we have for the USA, you say? Just in case you didn't know what it looks like, that's the USA. And that's the flag. Geography. So, per the usual, I will go through them as they come, starting with the mini section. The first thing we have in the mini section is from the great state of Alaska. We love Alaska, don't we, folks? Salmon jerky. This is wild caught salmon. It has an orange ginger marinade. Get a little chunk of this out here. Oh yeah, it's very fishy. Good thing the first thing I'm going to be having is fish. You don't want that much. Yep, it's fishy. I don't know. I prefer my jerky to be beefier. Although I have had good pork jerky. It tastes like dry fish. I'm not really into that. Let's get something else in my mouth. From Virginia, we have Route 11 chips. These are crab flavored chips. And they're supposed to be spicy and salty, although it contains no seafood. So from salmon jerky to crab chips. Coast to coast, still getting fish. Yeah, there's no fish in the ingredients. I don't know how it's crab flavor then. I guess it kind of smells like Old Bay. Yeah, I'm not too much of a fan of these either. Hopefully someone else will eat them. Next up we have, from Arizona, Cactus Candy. It is a gummy made of juice from a prickly pear cactus. Let's see what this looks like. Ooh, that looks nice. It's just one gummy. It's a square. It's covered in like a sugary thing, but it's really jelly-y. I think I'm gonna like this one. I love the texture. This is like one of my favorite types of jellies. It's just a little, really soft. I think Smucker's makes a kind of jelly that's like this. But for the flavor is really light. I've never had prickly pear before, so I couldn't really tell you if it tastes like it. It's like a mild fruity flavor. It's all right. Next up from New York, this is the black and white cookie, famous from being on an episode of Seinfeld, I remember. Let's see what the fuss is about, if I can get it open. I want to get it open without like destroying the cookie. There we go. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bite from the white, a little bite from the chocolate. It's very soft, I can tell already. It's really cakey. Soft and cakey. The chocolate part's really fudgy. And the vanilla part just tastes like sugary icing. Not terrible, just another way to consume sugar, I guess. Next up we have a bunch of these. These are key lime drops, as I drop them. And they are from Florida. From the Florida Keys. I think that's where they come from, the name, key lime. Yeah, I knew that. So it's like green on one side, white on the other. Yeah. If you ever had key lime pie, this is a flavor. It's really hard to bite into. So I'm going to save this one for later. Just so I can get to the next thing. I like those. They're good. And that's everything that comes in the mini. Moving on to the original box. We were given 2 of these. These are from California, Abba Zaba. I wonder if they have anything to do with Frank Zappa. But it looks like it is a white taffy, which might have something in the middle. It's taffy candy surrounding peanut butter. Let's see if I can get a bite. I think I see it right here. Oh man. It's not easy on the teeth. Although the peanut butter in the middle is very soft. Chewy taffy, peanut butter center. That's exactly what it is. The peanut butter is creamy. It's good. The outside is a little tough to chew. So that's taffy. You get 2 of them. Now the next thing that came in here is already gone. So I'm just going to show you the picture. See these things? These are red vines. And they're from California. Now, it says from California, but I'm in Chicago and I grew up with them my whole life. And they're really good. So good, in fact, that they didn't last very long after I opened the SnackCrate box. If you're from the United States, I don't know why you haven't tried this yet. Red vines are delicious. And when you mix them with Mr. Pibb, they're crazy delicious. Anyway, next up we have Aunt Sally's Pralines. These are from Louisiana. And this is the creamy variety, the original. I don't know what other one it is, but it just says creamy on the bottom, so I'm guessing there must be, I don't know, crunchy. Oof. Another one that's tough to open. There we go. So a praline is just like a bunch of caramel and nuts. I think they're pecans. Yeah, sugar and pecans. But I've had pralines before. I don't know if I've had this particular brand, but I know I like them. Oh, that's really soft, chewy, nutty. I have been to New Orleans before. I've had pralines there. I liked them then. I like them now. It's sugary, buttery, nutty, all kinds of delicious. Next up, from the state of Massachusetts, Cranberry Bog Frogs. And these are chocolate and caramel coated cranberries. Oh, okay, so you get 3 of them. Let's try one. It's like a star shape kind of. Caramely, chocolatey. It's really chewy. I like them. Oh, there's cashews in there too. Really chewy. With caramel, with the caramel in the middle. What's really good, I think another good one. The pralines in these ones are my favorite so far, for sure. And then the last thing that you get in the original box are these things called half pops, and these are basically just half pop popcorn. And these also are from Arizona. The flavor I got is Chipotle barbecue, but they come in a variety of other flavors as well. Now I have had these before, so I know I'm gonna like them. If you ever been popping some popcorn, you probably have gotten some of these by accident. Kind of tastes like corn nuts, but like you can see it's like one of the popcorns that just barely popped. They're super crunchy. You get like a burnt, almost nutty flavor to them. The barbecue sauce on these are pretty good. I would recommend anyone go out and try these half pops. They're very good. And that's all for the original. Moving on to everything you get in the premium box. Going back to Louisiana, we have Zapp's Voodoo Chips. I've had Zapp's Voodoo Chips before. They're pretty good. They smell really good when you open them. Here's what they look like. Pretty orange. They're packed with flavor. They're like a combination of salt and vinegar and barbecue. I really like these. Way better than the other chips. Speaking of other chips, we have another one. Rainbow chips from Michigan. These chips are made with aged potatoes, giving them a dark color, and you can see they're very dark. They look burnt. They taste burnt, but they're really like soft. They're not like really, they kind of look like they'd be stale and hard. They're kind of like wisp away as you chew them. It's a very interesting flavor. I can see why someone would like these. The rainbow chips from Michigan. Next up, we got two of these peanut chews. We have original milk and dark chocolate. Or original dark, actually. I'm just gonna open the milk chocolate one. They come in little pieces that just come off like that. Oh yeah, really chewy. See, they're filled with nuts in the middle. That is good. And these are from Pennsylvania. Originally made as a military ration. And I could see that in the way it's just like sectioned out. Really nutty, really peanut buttery. I can see why people like those. Next up, we have some saltwater taffies. These are from New Jersey. I'm not going to eat these. There were more than two of them to begin with. or I'm down to only 2. They take a while to chew up because taffy is another one of those things, just like really hard until you chew it up a lot. But these, I've had a lot of them already. They're really good. Next up, these are from Hawaii, and they are Li Hing Mui Drops. And these are hard candy. They're a plum covered in hard candy. Now, I already tried one of these, so I'm not going to do it again because hard candy is just going to take forever. The surprising thing about this is the dried plum inside of there. I don't know if you could see it, but like it's right there in the middle, is mostly pit. So it's not like just the fruit of the plum, it's the whole plum, including the pit. And when it dries up, it becomes mostly pit. So when I got to the middle, usually I like try to bite through my hard candy before it goes away. And I was surprised that when I was trying to bite through, I hit the pit. Not a fun thing. And next, from Montana, we have Huckleberry Mints. Let's see what we can do with these. The pictures of them kind of look like blueberries. So, I don't know. I don't think I've ever had a huckleberry before. Here's what they look like. They smell very fruity. Yeah, it tastes like somewhere between a blueberry and like a blackberry. Decent. Next up we have bison jerky from New Mexico. Hopefully this is better than the salmon jerky. This looks more like a Slim Jim. So let's snap into it. Get a little piece of the end. A decent amount of smoke, spice. It's alright. Definitely like leaner than a beef, because bison usually are just like a leaner meat. You get less greasiness than you would from like a Slim Jim type. Alright, we just got a couple more. 3 more. Burgers Cookies from Maryland. They were invented in 1835 by Henry Berger, a German immigrant. I can tell they feel soft. Opening it up, it smells very chocolatey. My dog's over here sniffing around. He knows what's up. So this is what it looks like. Just thick chocolate icing on the outside. The ratio of chocolate icing to cookie is crazy. It's like fudge. Really good, really sweet, really chocolatey. Speaking of fudge, we have 2 kinds of maple fudge. We have a regular maple, and we have a maple walnut. I'm just going to taste the regular maple. This is fudge from Vermont, made by Maple City Candy. Flavor from fresh maple syrup, which is what Vermont's known for, apparently. Did you know Vermont wasn't known for maple syrup? I'm just going to take a little bite off the end here. Very sweet. really sweet. It's it tastes very butterscotchy. Of course, there's a maple flavor in there as well, and it's all right. Maple's not my favorite type of fudge, but that was pretty decent. And lastly, from Tennessee, we have moon pie. And we have chocolate, and we have salted caramel. And I've had chocolate moon pies before, but I don't think I've ever had a salted caramel, so I'm going to try this one. There's another thing in Chicago that I see all the time. Let's try this out. You get that cookie and that marshmallow. I like moon pies. What can I say? My favorite is the banana moon pies, actually. With a nice glass of milk. These are excellent. Definitely glad to have those. Now, the last thing in every snack crate is always the drink upgrade. And the drink upgrade we got in this is Verner's ginger ale, although on the can it says ginger soda. From Michigan. You can usually find this in Chicago. We're very close to Michigan, but I've had plenty of these before in my life. I'm just going to open it up, pour it, so you can see what it looks like. As you can see, it's got like a golden amber color to it. Nice amount of bubbles. Very gingery off the nose. It's not one of those ginger ales that's just going to beat you over the head with an overly amount of ginger. It's a very decent ginger ale. I would say it's probably better than like a Sprecher's or a Canadian Dry. It's not the best ginger ale I've had, but you know, Michigan doesn't have a lot going for it, so decent ginger ale has to be one of those things. It's an alright ginger ale. Anyway, that's it for the USA Snack Crate. Again, America first, guys. Until next time, bye.